Hi guys, today I'm going to share with you some pointers on SEO made simple, and we're going to look at what it is that Google actually wants from you as the owner of a website. My name is Carl from Buzz Website Design, and it's our job to help you to reach more potential customers, typically through your online marketing channels like your website, your social media, email marketing, and so on. And if you like this video, please click the like button, please share it out far and wide, write us a comment below, it'd be great to hear what you're going to do with this information. And if you're watching it on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. There's a little icon in the bottom right hand corner, and YouTube will let you know when you're a subscriber when we make one of these videos, which is usually about once a week. Now, I've done a number of videos on SEO, and I'll share the links to some of them below this video. But the key thing that a lot of people seem to misunderstand is that Google is actually quite a straightforward and simple machine. Yes, it is a machine. But the key question you should always ask when you are thinking about SEO is, what does Google want? You see, Google just wants to serve up answers to questions and responses to queries that people put into their search engines. And that's pretty much as simple as it gets. Okay, so there is well over 200, according to Google, 200 ranking factors to how well content does in the search engine results. But ultimately, it's all about giving people what they're looking for. So the key question around SEO these days, apart from all of the really techie, nerdy stuff that you can get into, and trust me, there's an awful lot of that, in fundamental terms, it's all about giving the search engines, giving searchers, giving your potential customers content which they can find useful. So ultimately, from an SEO perspective, your first question should always be, what are people likely to be looking for with respect to what we do? And it may not necessarily be exactly what it is you offer, but it could be a question or a subject around what it is that you do, which you could create an answer for in some kind of blog post or some kind of content on your website. So, for example, I'm looking to buy a car. So I've been searching on reliable and cost-effective cars to buy, and so I'm putting in searches around this into search engines. Now, if somebody has written a reasonable blog post on 5 reliable cars that are cheap to run and that you can buy today, then that would probably do well if I put something along those lines into the search rankings. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to point me to cars on their website. They may not necessarily be written by somebody who sells cars, but the point is this: somebody creates content for answers, for questions, for queries. And I always put it back to you, the website owner, to say, can you do something very similar? People search for stuff all the time. Most of us search for something on Google at least every day. So that's hundreds of searches every year from just one person. So what are the key things that your audience needs and wants to know from you about what it is you do or about your topic overall? And that's always the starting point for creating content, and always the starting point for SEO, or search engine optimization. Now, although Google is becoming far more technical with how it ranks things, content is still a big deal. In fact, content is the thing. If you don't have any content on your website, you'll never rank in the search engines. If you've only got a handful of pages with a small amount of text, you're never really going to rank well in the search engines unless you do a lot of technical SEO behind the scenes off and around your site. But the key thing is this: if you can create content which answers questions and make good content and share it out far and wide and encourage others to do the same, fundamentally, that's probably 75% of SEO and 75% of what you need to do to, in time, do well in the search engines. Now, people, when I say this, people ask me, well, is it that simple? Actually, yes, it is. It really is that simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Write good, clear content in easy to read and easy to digest language that quite clearly talks about your topic on that particular piece. And then when you've written it, published it, share it out far and wide. And to be honest, I've got several clients who've just done this and done it well, done it consistently, and their websites just shot up the search rankings. And it isn't complicated. We did some SEO work for a flooring company. It took them 10 weeks to get to the first page of Google, purely on the basis of writing good content and sharing it out in the search engines. And sharing it out around their social media and getting it out there. Is it that simple? Yes, it is. I always say, don't overcomplicate it. Now, the point of this is that, as I said right at the beginning, Google is actually quite a simple machine. It's looking to give people what they are looking for. And if you can help Google by providing good, clear, well-written content, you will stand a very good stead of not only doing well in the search engines for that particular piece, but it also adds score and weighting in Google search engines to your whole site and for a whole load of topics related to what it is you've written about. Now, again, as I said, a lot of people don't realise it actually really is this straightforward. Now, the reason why it's this straightforward is because so few people actually go through the process of doing it. So few people, particularly in small businesses, will write regular content on their website and share it out regularly. So few people will put some thought into what it is that people who are looking for what they do might actually put into a search engine. So few people regularly share and reshare the content on their website. So if you run a small business and you're in a competitive field, we all are in a competitive field, and you want to do well in the search engines, I would urge you to get to grips with this. Keep it simple, create content, share it out far and wide, and Google eventually will pay attention. And if it's good content, it's worthy of note, and it gets a bit of traffic, Google will start bumping you up those search rankings and you will start to overtake your competition. I promise you this, because I've seen it time and time again. So the crux of the matter, keep it simple. Give Google content, because that's all Google want to give to their search customers. Create content that's easy to read, that's easy to digest, and it is around your topic. Make sure that you share it out far and wide, and make sure that you do it consistently. Keep it simple. Google, at its most fundamental, is a simple machine. There's no reason why you shouldn't just keep things simple. So I really hope that's been useful. It'd be great to hear from you. Let me know what you're going to do about it in the comments below, or if you've got a comment or a question, please ask. We always respond to comments and questions. And like I said earlier, if you like this video, share it out far and wide, click on the like button, and like I said on YouTube, click on the little icon in the bottom right hand corner to subscribe to the channel. But I'm going to stop now. I really hope that's been useful. Thanks a lot, and bye for now.